I'm Rutledge, and we're Friends Stream Sports. We're real friends who talk about real sports in real time, and we're back here at full strength tonight. Connor, feels good.
It feels good, and we're gonna really test our internet strength here, especially my internet strength down in Orlando, as Tropical Storm Elsa is trying to rain on our parade. But the good news is that it's an electronic parade.
Well,
So,
maybe our show won't be frozen then.
oh, maybe.
Oh, the first of many.
You know what? The cold never bothered the Suns, anyways.
No, not so much. The Suns have definitely heated their way into the playoffs, and jumping into the finals. But speaking of jumping, Connor and I tonight, shameless plug, we really thought we were going to jump in on time this evening, and we did not.
We
We
did. It's
straight up did
8:01.
not.
We're into
Okay,
it.
we kind of made it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
we're
Rutledge,
going the wrong way.
how are things? We missed you last week.
You know, it was good. I have a new job. I'm adjusting to my new workplace. I enjoy what I do. Um, it is just sometimes when you're a grown up, there's more things that get in your way besides just friends and sports.
I don't know about that.
Uh,
One of the number one things I learned from working out when I played college football was that nothing gets in the way of a hard body. So I think that nothing should ever get in the way of friends stream sports. But I'm just saying.
Nothing should, but some things do.
Oh man. Well, we do
Oh,
have
I
a
thought he had
we do
that
have a
shot.
packed show tonight, Rutledge. What's first up?
First up is our normal first quarter soccer talk. So
Oh
we
my
have
gosh.
we have a lot of soccer talk going on. I want to start with Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi, for those of you who don't know, he's currently playing with Argentina in Copa America, which we'll cover in a minute. But Lionel Messi is one of the, in my opinion, one of the second most popular current player. But Connor, you can give your take. Um, he's not signed back with Barcelona, and Barcelona has big things they want to do. Connor, where do you see him going?
Well, it's interesting. Neither Lionel nor Lionel Messi have signed their contract with Barcelona. That's number one on the evening for those counting Rutledge's name
Is that a ding?
mispronunciations.
That's a
Ding.
ding.
Um, yeah, so Barcelona, they're one of those teams, just like a variety of other the large clubs, in light of COVID, that really relied on having a full stadium week in week out, and the economy that generated around their stadium for their games. And soccer, European soccer, UEFA has this weird thing. It's called financial fair play, and kind of in essence, it says you can't net $0 and it keep your roster intact as it is. So it's kind of a share of your revenues. They kind of look at that, and it's sort of a year in year out, how much money can you spend, because let's remember UEFA doesn't have a salary cap. Barcelona they've already sold a couple players on the Barcelona message boards. There's a few guys that they sold. Conrad de la Fuente went to Marseille, and the big joke was, they sold Conrad for €3 million. Just watch, Barca will buy him back in 3 years for €50 million, because that's the kind of business they tend to do these days. And nice steal there. And so I think that part of it too, there's a little bit of financial fair play piece, at least from the Barcelona side. They're saying, La Liga and UEFA's kind of holding us up. We're going to get this done. But Leo, he's a free agent. PSG could come in and come after him. Juventus could come in and come after him, pair him up with Ronaldo. And there's some definite question marks around that. I think each day that passes by, it's a little bit more. I'm thinking about it in terms of, does Leo want to come back to Barcelona? So that's definitely a story we'll be watching, outside of how many direct free kicks Leo gets in the Copa America
That free kick was sweet that he had in Copa America.
against the
Speak
entire Ecuador team, literally.
against there's Copa America. Argentina plays Colombia tonight, and if you didn't know this going into it, Neymar, who's of course Brazilian, if you didn't even know this, Argentina and Brazil are big rivals. Neymar wants um, wants Messi and Argentina to win so they can play them in the finals, but Neymar has even said then they would win the finals. So that's big coming up. Um,
Oh, did you catch
I
the Euros today? Did you catch that semifinal match between Italy and Spain?
Who won that one? Was it the
Oh,
Italians? You said don't sleep on them.
never. Yeah, dude. I think London because the both semifinals and the finals are played at Wembley. I'll put it to you this way, Rutledge. I think London might get drank out of wine this evening. The Italians came in. Uh, Federico Chiesa scored the first goal in the 60th minute. Alvaro Morata scored the equalizer in the 80th minute. Ended up going into PKs, and Italy Italy got the win 4-2 in PKs, and the Italians will be playing for the Euro final against the winner of England and Denmark, which is played tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern.
That game with England and Denmark, it is England's game to lose. They are so loaded up, and I think have got such great potential to win it. The picks I read over at ESPN, a lot of it were calling for like England 3-1 wins over Denmark. So we know that the faithful are holding their breath in Wembley, really wanting to see that victory, and see England return to a championship form. Because even though they're a well-known soccer country, they don't win as many big cups and stuff as other teams.
Yeah,
So
they haven't
Connor,
won
what
a
do you
big
have?
international tournament since 1966. So the big motto that all the English fans will always say is "It's coming home." I mean, because England is kind of known for really being the founders of what we know today as soccer throughout the world. So they always talk about it in terms of "It's coming home." England, in terms of the teams left, they have the most dudes. You know, if you were to just count straight up dudes, England definitely is winning in that department. But Denmark is no slouch either, and they have without Christian Eriksen, Denmark has been playing very inspired soccer, and the longer that the game stays 0-0, the more listless the English fans are going to be in the stands, and a party could turn into something not like a party real quick.
They are anxious fans. Know they have a loaded team. I think it's they haven't let a goal happen all tournament yet, so this is really their contest to lose. I would I think I stand with you, Connor. We here at French Stream Source would be very surprised if the English got knocked out. Um, I don't know. Who knows what would happen? There might be a revolt, maybe a strongly worded letter from the fan base,
There might be another revolution.
some type of revolution.
So no, we've got that going on, and just real briefly want to touch on Orlando City. They are playing Chicago tomorrow, and Orlando City's
A
having
lot.
some real injury issues. Antonio Carlos went down, so that's three of their four starters at the back line are now injured between Ruan Moutinho and Antonio Carlos, who Antonio Carlos as a center back was actually getting some MVP consideration in MLS. So be interesting to follow Orlando City, especially their defense, which was rock solid. They're having to rely on some guys that might not be ready to shoulder the load.
Could be more time for Vanderwater. That's what it could truly be.
Yeah, but Vanderwater, he's not a defender though.
No, but he's versatile enough.
That'd be fun to have old Vanderwater playing.
Who
But
knows? Gonna make some adjustments, but Austin, but Pereira's really got it figured out with that squad. They're still second in the MLS, and they're still making moves.
yep, they're second in the East right
Yeah.
now, and yet again we're gonna not have DK around for a little bit. He's on the Gold Cup roster, so we'll see. Pato's still injured, so there's back to questions there at that lead striker position, that number 9 spot, as DK leaves the roster again. So a few questions surrounding Orlando City, and hopefully they come up with some good answers.
Hopefully they have some answers. Hopefully they power